ready, bub? Come on. We are, what are you doing? Out at Kebab again. The return, we're gonna go see if my structure we built last time I was out here is still here. Hopefully nobody took it down. If they did, I'll have to build a new one, but look at this one. This thing has definitely grown up since last time I was here. It's you get too far, you can tell that it's springtime. It's gotten a little more woody out here. God, words are fun. Let's see. Okay, so this little patch is actually too far to the right. It's the truck. It's the old red one back there. So should be over here. Should be a big old tree leaning, unless it finally fell. Oh, I found it. It's knocked down. I don't know if that's by people or by tree. No. So, looks like it's gonna have to be rebuilt. I don't know how that happened. Oh well. There's definitely some remnants. Little fire poker stick there. That was where I hung my bag up last time when I was out here with Max and Junior. And my 550 still tied to the tree. So I think if I take this ridge pole and run it out and put my tripod back up, I should be good. And then I can lean the all these back poles, and then there was some of my insulation. So I brought a tarp that I'm gonna put on the back of it so that I don't have it falling down on my face like last time it was on Sam and I. So I'm gonna adjust his vest. Somebody has lost some weight. What are you doing? You been here before? Alrighty. Yeah, I think somebody was trying to maybe build something else. Just maybe. So they knocked down this ridge pole. That should be fine right there. I can get it. At least they didn't take my 550 cord. All right, so that'll hang. I need to set up the tripod. That's my chair. Watch out, bub. I got. Sure. That's where it was. Ooh, that thing is a little loosey-goosey now. I wonder. Hey, don't go too far, you dork. Sure. Why does that seem less stable than it did? Ooh, got the adventure dog over there, just sniffing everything. Almost. So that'll come in a little bit. And that sat like that. So I think still sturdy. Okay. So I'll probably snug all this stuff up just to make sure that I don't eat it. EI. So I had the chair last time like that, and then the bed was actually up underneath it. I'm gonna do the same thing. I didn't make a video that trip. It was more of a, just a relaxation trip to hang out and camp. So this one, obviously, I'm making a video. So I gotta get a cross beam to run across here for my butt, for my seat. And I gotta find it, because I had one. And I don't know what I did with it. So let me find that. I'm gonna get the chair set up, I think. I didn't tie this. Maybe I did. I think I tied this to it last time. in there. We'll just tuck it between these two, betwixt. And just kind of give that a little more attachment point there. Sam. Hey, sit. You goofy. Yep. Come here. Sam. Yeah, it's your bowl. Here, there you go. Sit down. Yeah, you're not excited, are you? Holy crap. What's that? What's that? You want water? Oh, goofy. There's nothing in it. Sit. Ah. All right. Here. Hold on to that for me, would you? What are you doing, my guy? Where are you going? You leaving? No? Was that a no? Oh yeah, pee on that. That'll keep them away. Keep the cows away. Alright. Let's see here. How did we do this last time? I think you drank all the water already? Alright, with this big in here. Ugh. Up against. I think this time I might build a little more too and build a wall on the back side. That one, same angle, pretty close. Scooch that one up. So you can do different options with these. You kind of want to not get stuff all over you. Kind of want them closer. It's going to depend on if you put a tarp over it or not, really, of how much. Oh, that one's broke. Firewood. Yeah, it fell apart. So these are going to make your ribs for your shelter. Look at these pre-cut ones, because from last time they're still out here. So this is a pretty healthy pitch on this thing, but it's just enough for me to get under. I may make like a porch off the front with another tarp. We will see what I decide to do. Mr. Interested over there. He's got to see everything. Like right now. Right now. This one up here. Don't go too far. Turd. So yeah, I'm gonna put these ribs up and keep moving. Hey, nosy boy. Chair out here. Alrighty. This thing, him pawing at his flipping bowl. He's mad there's nothing in it. So this will get tied up like such. And this is easy. Just do like a overhand, kind of like you're tying your shoes. A little bow here, and that'll be enough to hold it, because it's be attached to the bottom. And your derriere is going to hold it in. Might be too low, but you can adjust it easier that way too. You don't want it too far back. So I got a pull down here. I'm going to run through, and then this get tied right there. This thing is nasty. Got dog hair on it, Sam. Where could that have come from? What are you eating? Air? Since I'm a forward thinker, last time I did this, I took the two pieces that I used to tie up the little butt bar there and stuffed them inside the chair. So I have them ready. Put a piece in my pocket here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everything's still got all the burn on it out here, so it kind of makes a mess on your skin. But what are you digging at that bowl for? He likes to dig at his bowl and there's nothing in it. Back up. He decided he had to poop right next to camp, so I'm gonna have to remove that waste post haste. So this is just gonna be a Canadian jam knot with dog breath. Dog breath is costs extra. So I'm gonna come up underneath. Already got a knot tied in the end. I'm gonna tie another loose overhand knot, and then the cord is going to run up through it. It's like one of my favorite knots that I use for camping, especially to tie things together. So we don't want it sitting too far down. You want to lift it up a little bit, about probably knee level. And then, excuse me, bark. You know what I think I forgot is lunch, which is not good. So then that, I'm gonna wrap around and lash this thing to itself. And it's not gonna sit very well until I get the other side done. All right, next. Inaugural sitteth. Oh, you're not getting up here. Like I've done it a few times, buddy. I think he wants more water. He keeps pulling at his bowl. I'll get it. You want a treat? They're in your pouch. Well, come over here. Sit down. I have to get in your vest. I have to get in your... He's still not used to... Stop. Still not used to having his stuff on him, so when I get the bag out, he freaks out. Now he's sitting. Come over here. Over here. Sit down. Ready? Was it good? High five? Good job. Good job, Bub. Ooh, you're dandruffy. You need pup and shoulders. My guy, can I put these back in your pouch or are you gonna be a spaz? I bet it's the latter. Stop. His FOOD is in there too for later. All right, look at you. Where'd it go? Okay. Hopefully it's not too breezy for you. So last time I came out here, I took and did the rib work like this, and then I put pine needles on the back for like insulation to make a wall. What I didn't think about was, one, all the big moths that were flying around that were gonna hit it, and hey, this dude, like a child. Then we're gonna hit it and knock the pine needles off. So every time the wind blew or anything, Sam and I were just getting showered with needles. So I decided this time that I'm gonna bring a cheap tarp. I was gonna leave it out here, but after looking, it's been about a month, I guess. Somebody's been out here and rearranged stuff, so I don't really want to leave this out here. But this was an Amazon special. It's $8. It's like the really, really cheap tarps. It's waterproof-ish, but it'll keep the pine needles. So it's just a 5x7. It's supposed to be OD green and brown, which is kind of my colors. It's teal, but it's from Amazon. So I'm gonna put this across the back here and then secure that, and then that will be kind of the barrier between the needles and us, so we don't get rained on with those tonight. Yeah, look at that. Look at that ghetto stuff. 5x7 tarp on the back. It's not gonna cover the whole thing. As you can see, there's a gap because of how tall it is. It doesn't need to be that tall. I could shorten it if I wanted. I'd have to drop that ridge pole and it'd be a lot of work. Somebody's eating grass. Better not yak. So I'm gonna go back here and take pine needles, which I have a lot back here from last time, and they're just gonna start going on top of there. Throwing that up there. So it's going to take a hot minute and a ton of pine needles, but the idea is to kind of make a wall on that. So here we go. he found his ball. So another thing with this, it doesn't have to be pine needles. They just tend to kind of interweave better. It's a debris shelter, so you're just looking for debris, just like crap from the ground. Yeah, you found your ball. I let the ball out here last time, and he found it. I knew he would. So you're just throwing debris on there, and that's gonna make your wall. There's pieces of bark in there too. Put big pieces of bark, almost like shingles, to do that. But you don't want too much weight, right? So you're literally just throwing stuff up there. It's a lot of work, but something different, something cool. You're using more natural resources, but minus the tarp, this would normally be a hi, big boy, you have dirt all over you. It would be a debris shelter. Sit down. Sit. Yeah, entertain for hours. Oh, not in Daddy's building area. No. Yeah, you just throw it up there. If you have kids with you, kids like making a mess. They can do it and help you out. So that's getting there. I'm probably gonna take a breather. I've got all day. It's only 11:30, so I can work on. Hang on, Bubba. I can work on that some more and get that completely covered. I don't have to do it to cover it. I have enough rain protection with the tarp, but I obviously just like to because I'm out here doing this. So, ready? Go. What we got going on here is a little firewall. These two are pretty sturdy. They were pieces from other times. These two are less sturdy. We're gonna hope that they don't fall over. So now, I just gotta put logs in between them. So the logs go in between. I did this last time. Not on the last trip here, but last time I built a firewall. Last time I built a firewall, I built a firewall. So they stack. You want to get them about the same size. I'm very fortunate that these are, oh, that one moved on me. That they are pre-cut from last time, so I don't have to do it this time, but I have to hammer that in a little more. There's a lot of loose. All right, so now for the wall, what we're gonna do is tie these two together to pinch this up. That'll give us our structure. If you don't have these deep enough, you're about to find out because they will just fall over. I've had them fall over before. It's not as much fun. I normally would try to camp near a water source. This one does not have one super close. So I brought a couple liters that are in the truck. I'm gonna have to go get him because he's breathing hard. I haven't drank much water, so. All right, that doesn't need to be stupid tight, just on there, right? It's pretty sturdy. So I gotta get another piece and tie the other side. Yeah, it'll be good. If you guys are interested, I keep all this stuff in my little possibles pouch. It'll be a different video that's gonna be up. It's like, I don't know, I think 10 minutes maybe. It'll be a shorter one. I'm trying to do a little shorter one, so if you just want some outdoors and me, then you got it. And you don't have to watch the big long camp video. No, you should. You've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times. Overhand knot, another overhand knot behind it. The tail is gonna go up through the back before you start tightening. So that's gonna go around. If I don't knock these over. Oh, those are not as good pieces of wood as the other ones. So then snug it down on there and then start wrenching on it. Oop, I think I pulled that one out of the ground. Like I said, it doesn't have to be super tight. You just want your wall to be, change over there, sturdy. This one is not my best carpentry. That should do it though. Oh yeah, why not? Firewall's up, not super high. Sam, rudeness. Just high enough. Got it in front of my chair there at camp. I still need to work on the debris in the back. You can see the light coming through. That's where I'm about halfway up there. Got the bag hanging from the tree. Got a 100-pound lab. Looking for a tennis ball. So yeah, we're gonna go to the truck and get the water, and we'll be back. Are you the happiest boy? Say, Daddy forgot my regular bed. Luckily, he has a wool blanket in the truck. Stop licking me, gross. Get your boogies out. Get your boogers out of your eyes. Okay, so we got an old water dog over there. I added more to the back, and she's almost to the top. Probably a few more handfuls. I laid out his blanket. I gotta put my bedroll out still. Fire pit's ready. I got some wood here. Thinking about starting a fire early, even though I don't really want to. I don't want to eat lunch, so maybe. Since I forgot to bring lunch, I have bacon and a pancake for the morning. So I'm gonna do the pancake in the pan. I'm thinking about doing the bacon now so I have some lunch, even though it's 1300, and then I have bratwurst for tonight. So I didn't bring any condiments or anything. It was real easy. I just grabbed it real quick. I've said it before, but like in the summer, you want to freeze that stuff before you come out, so that way it stays cold while it's out here. Even if it's, I mean, if it's 100 degrees, it might be iffy, but it's only supposed to be like 80 today for the high, and then it's gonna be 45, 47, something like that tonight. So if you freeze it, then it doesn't get hot as fast, and it'll thaw out through the day, and then you can eat it later. So I think I'm gonna start a fire. I haven't decided because the sun is really hot back on that fire pit. I just don't want a fire yet, but I might have to eat. Figure while I'm trying to figure out if I want to start a fire, I'll go ahead and let my bedroll out. I just strapped it to the bottom. I have everything together here. She dirty. This is it's a bivy sack, but it's water resistant. It's just mainly, it's canvas. I've used it before in a lot of other videos. I didn't bring my big Gore-Tex one. This one's a little lighter. So I was gonna try something a little different. So that is the patrol bag from the MSS, the military sleep system. I thought I'd bring something a little tougher with him here, and it's gonna be down in the 40s tonight. So I wanted something a little thicker. Between that, I have a fleece in there. I should be good. He has his wool blanket, and then I also have my air mattress in the backpack. So the backpacker, I might as well lay that out. The sun needs to migrate. It's really crappy right now because it's friggin' straight overhead and it's hot. All right, so that's pretty much, can you see me? I doubt it. Oh, hi. It's pretty much out. I haven't used this thing in a while. This little bivy sack provides a little bit of insulation, like it'll hold a little bit more heat in, but it's not like the Gore-Tex one, because this one breathes. But I just basically wanted a ground sheet. I'm sure I'm not in frame right now. I keep moving the camera and then I keep moving my body. So, but this should do it. Especially for warmth tonight. I figure I'll probably wake up in the middle of the night and he'll pretty much be on top of me, but that's okay. He did that last time. He didn't really leave my side, which I am all about. I was gonna do a fire and make my bacon, but it's really hot in the sun. And pretty much my whole camp's in the sun right now. So I got, I don't know, an hour. I did the old finger trick before it hits the trees, which should give me some shade unless I have clouds come over, which would be cool. Don't mind the extreme panting from that one. So I found this in my food bag. Bucky's Southwest Trail Mix, luckily. So I'm gonna eat this. Back up. You begging? Getting nervous. I'm gonna eat this and sit here in the shade for a while and let the sun go down. So you can see how bright it is behind me. And then I've got a good amount of firewood. I'll probably collect, will you move? I'll probably collect a little more firewood, just to have more for tonight. And then, I don't know. I have a book to look through, as per usual, and I'm definitely going to journal. I'm kind of curious because I don't think it'll obviously be the last time I went camping, which was a hot minute. So I'm going to journal and listen to him pant. I'm about taking a nap, but when I do that, I can't hardly sleep at night. Sam. That's a stick. So, yeah. I'll get back with you. I'm getting that weird lull where everything's like kind of built and set up. So I don't know what I want to do, so. While I was doing nothing, I decided to kind of cap off this end here. Obviously it's not a permanent thing. If I was gonna have it there longer, I would fill the holes, get some smaller sticks probably into a 2-layer, but it'll kind of block some wind at this end. I still got to do some more, get some more pieces, probably a couple more to go a little taller. And then I'm also working on making a little wall between the camp and the fire reflector. Again, won't be super tight, not permanent, just something to do. So I'm just gonna lay a bunch of long sticks up there till they get unstable, more or less. That'll be the thing. I'll show you when I'm done. Where's the boy? So I have to put a glow stick on him at night. You see him? Woo. Dog. All right, it's not pretty. I take more time and do it. I just threw it together, but I'm not mad at it. It's hit a little wall there. So if I wanted it to be more permanent, I would have tied the ends together, like lashed them together. But get a little wall, and then just kind of walls off the little establishment we got going here. It's pretty nifty. I thought about tying a tarp from the top out to make like a roof. We'll see. If I do it, I'll have to come out and then take poles and then stake out the poles. This one, whole big butt there, doesn't like to watch out for guy lines, so it probably would be a hot mess. I guess I could tie it off to that tree, but I don't really have one on the other side. We shall see. I might do it. Why not, right? So due to the fact that it looked like it might rain, it's not supposed to, but it's at elevation, so it could. I have this military poncho. I think what I'm gonna do is try to like wedge it up along here and then run it out. And there's a tree over here I'm gonna run a line to and tie it to, and then it'll give me like a porch. The only thing that sucks is I'm gonna have a gap between where I tuck it, I think, and where it meets the tarp, or the poncho. It's not a big tarp, it's not like it's a 10 by 10. This should give me a little more rain coverage, so if it does rain, because otherwise to stay dry, I'm gonna have to tuck all the way back up in there, and I know that one's not gonna wanna do it, so I figure if I tie it up there, it might be beneficial. Well, hello in the middle of everything. Excuse me. This bad boy. Can you see? Can you see it? Alrighty. What I should do first is take the hood and tighten it so she don't leak, and tie it off. So then he goes and lays down in the other corner. been a whiny boy. All right, so we want to do lengthwise. So let's, never done this before. Well, this general thing. So I think if I just roll this up underneath these, basically where the little poles are, ridge poles, to hold it. I think that'll be enough. We will probably find out. Hopefully it doesn't rain anyway. Won't be. I could have done this earlier to get the sun off of me. Smart. Oh well. This should help. Some of these logs are pretty healthy, so I think that'll be enough to hold it down. Hold it down for you, boy. All right, so now if I take that out, it's not gonna be, I wonder if I should pitch it one way so it'll dump water. Good call. So if I take this and tie this out like that, and then tie the other one down maybe. Might have to tie off a corner though. So let's grab some, take this one glove off like Michael Jackson here. How long's this bad boy? Let's take a peek. I don't know if it's gonna be long enough or not. Have to find out. This, go up through there. So if you just want to go up and put the tail, I've done this before. It's a quick way of attaching to a tarp. The tail and the running in through it. Where'd the running in go? It's too short. Okay, bigger loop. Bigger loop here. What are you, new? I feel new. I've been out here forever. Well, forever for me. A month. Okay. That over to this spindly boy. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull on it too much. Just going to pull it off of the shelter. Well, hi Sam, you coming to help? Bet you're not. These little branches are dead and not doing me any justice. All right, let's do a taut line hitch. So we're going to go one to the inside. So there's one and a two and one of the outside. To the inside, one of the outside. Snug the knot down. And then slide her out. Dude. Some dead tree. Come on. Okay, there we go. There she is. Look at that. All right, so now we got a little porch swing here. Porch action. I'm gonna take this corner just so that it has something else to bite onto and wrap it. I'm not gonna tie it, I'm just gonna wrap it kind of loosely through my loop for my chair. It's gonna be a hot mess whenever I leave in the morning. Hot Mess Express. Okay, so that's on. A little lampy. And then I think if I come over here, that'll give water to shed off the side here. And then I'll take this and just tie it down to my crap. The stick wall's not really grounded, so I'll probably stake it out. Let's get there. What I've decided to do is make a stake. And then I'm gonna stake out this other corner to the ground on just on the other side of my little wall. It's it's not kind of half, but it's not, it's half-assed. So I got this string tied on here. So what I'm gonna do is figure out I need about yay much room. Take this bad boy and break it. I'm just not positive. Hope somebody found their BAL. I don't think that's gonna hold. So we'll go low on the bottom. I'm gonna do a taut line again so I can adjust it. 1, 2, outside, back down, tighten up, shove through there. Oh yeah. All right, it's not bad. I think in a windstorm it's gonna not be great. You have my axe? What are you eating? He keeps getting dirt in his mouth because he is, I don't know if you can see me, because he's chewing on his ball and it's covered in crap. So he does the blah, 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 blah. Don't lick me, fool. All right, I think that'll do it. I'm gonna probably try to tap this in with my axe a little bit, and just so that I know it's in there, or I can use this sweet hammer. That's not working too friggin' well. All right, fire choice. This is a little Sammy pouch that I made. I think it's a Sammy pouch. I don't know. It's a drawstring pouch. What's he whining at? Keep freaking me out, my guy. So it's leather. I see you. It's not FOOD. I don't want your ball. So it's got, there's some bark in there that I collected on another trip. I've got an extra steel, fire steel in there. There is some fat wood. This is just jute twine rope to make bird's nests out of. So this is kind of like whenever I'd blown stuff into fire before. It's the same idea. Most of this is tinder that's in here. It's stuff that's gonna burn like that. So I also have, I made this, got bored one weekend. So it's rope, and then you can hit it with a fire steel on the end and it'll make a flame. And then you can use the flame, and then when you're done, you pull it up and snuff it out. Just other options, just more crap to mess with. So the bread and butter in this tin, I know buddy, is a fire steel. So I have my fire steel I normally have. So it's a flint, this is a flint and steel. It's really old school. It's kind of, it's a cool way and it's something else to do to start a fire. The problem that I have with these is, well, I'll tell you when I get going, but then this is cedar bark, and there is some jute twine in here as well, and this is char cloth, so it's rope that's been charred, so I can use that to strike with this to get an ember on that, blown into flame, and put it in a tinder bundle. So I'm gonna do that and show you guys and get my fire started. It is only 3:30, but I want to get a little one started. I'm not going to put a bunch of fire on it, but it's getting kind of buggy, so I'm hoping that it'll knock some of that down. I'm going to cut a piece of this rope off to make my bird's nest out of, just because, why not? I have it, I'm going to use it. So the thing with this is it takes some processing. You got to kind of pull it apart to get the strands out. Somebody's ripping on a side-by-side over there. So you take all that stuff, that's the tape that was around the end. So that's twisted apart. If you twist it opposite of the way it is made, it breaks it up a little bit. It's easier to do, because you want these little fibers in this to catch. And this jute twine, you can get at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or whatever for really friggin' cheap for a bunch of it. So it works well. I keep looking around because last time we were out here, we saw a ton of cows just like trampling through here, and it scared the crap out of us because we didn't know what it was. They were humongous cows, but I haven't seen them this time, as long as they don't show up at night. But Sam likes to sit in that direction. So I'm gonna try to rough this up in my hands to make it fluffy. This is the same thing you kind of do when you're doing a fire steel, so that it has something to catch the sparks. You can probably see it's real fluffy, so that will take the heat better. So now that I have that, I'm gonna pull out some of this bark. This stuff doesn't burn, that's more jute twine, it's littler. Doesn't burn great, but it'll sustain the fire. So crap everywhere. That thing's pretty messy inside there, so we'll set that aside. This is a pretty big bundle, but I collected a bunch of it last time I was out there. So you want to kind of make a bowl out of it, like I did before. It's all preparation. So you get the prep, and then you should be able to get the fire. I've got a bunch of extra crap just laying in here, which isn't necessarily bad to have on the bottom, because then it might burn from the bottom up. It's all dead stuff. Break a bunch of these little twigs down, have those on the go there. Got a bunch of little stuff here. Remember, it's pencil, lead, pencil, thumb, and wrist is your sizes. Okay, so we got our fire steel. I'm gonna get a piece of this char cloth, which is gonna be all over my hands. So there's another little piece, another piece there. Take some of this cedar bark just because it can't hurt our tinder bundle. I'm gonna put that in the middle of my jute twine, and that's gonna go in the middle of the bigger stuff. So it's kind of the same idea as the pencil, lead, pencil, thumb, wrist. All right, okay, so this, the key to this, let me get a little closer. It's gonna be a long section of the video, but it's my video, okay. So the key to this is to hit it. You wanna watch your fingers, but hit it on a edge, a sharp edge, and it basically knocks off little, see it? Little parts of the steel. And that's what you want to try to catch. I just broke part of it off there. That's why this is finite. So one of the things I was saying about it being kind of, not my favorite way, it's just a different way, is that you have to have char cloth. Unless you have something really, really fine that's gonna take a spark, but most stuff won't take a spark and keep burning other than char cloth. So if you make a fire and you do like Dave Canterbury's Next Fire mentality, he talks about making char cloth every time you make a fire. That's fine, but if you don't have any to start with for some reason or whatever the case, you're kind of screwed. That's why I like the flint and steel. I've still got, or the ferrocerium rod. I've still got the same one that I've had for years that I've used. So you put it on the edge there, right next to where you're gonna strike it, because you want it to catch an ember. So let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna move my tin there so I don't get a spark going in that. So you wanna keep all that together, and this rope's gonna wanna go, because it's real fibrous. Did I get it? Nope. So the whole point is to it's kind of like launching the spark up onto your charred material. I'm just knocking it all over the place. I'm used to using charred, not charred rope, but charred like jean material. Nope. Come on, man. I haven't used this rope stuff very often, but it does not like to stay together. I can tell you that much. It wants to fall apart, and I'm trying not to hit my finger. My finger. All right, let me see. Reset here and find a. All right, so I'm getting sparks like that. I just need them to land. Thought I had it. I did this last time I was out here, and it went better. I'm trying to do it in one take here, but well, I can't promise you anything. Okay, I got it. See it? Glowing? Okay. So I'm gonna take that, move my stuff out of the way. It's getting hot. I'm gonna put it in my bundle. And this is the next hard part. And that is flamage. Flamage. The stickies on there. Some fat wood pieces I got. We need more little twiglets here. I think I used this one other time, but I don't know if it was in a video. I got this little stand from the Pathfinder school. It's a canteen cup stand, so it nests inside your canteen cup. Your cup goes inside. Sam, back up, back up. You take it and set it down in your hot ashes, and it kind of makes like a stove and almost burns your hands. So then you have a solid place to set it. So I'm gonna boil up some water because I want to do hot chocolate or tea. I haven't decided. Rinse the crap out of this. So I'm gonna boil some water. This has not been cleaned since the last trip, but it's kind of the stuff I prefer. So about half of one of these cups is about 12 ounces. Just a gee whiz for you. There's a little stick in there, but I think that actually just provides protein. The proteins. So these lids are a little finicky. That one goes on there with that stick. And it sits on the thing. I'll show you. Unless you wanted to see it. I know you did. Like that. There you go. Seen this thing in a while, have you? It's my little grill in a canvas pouch, because I love canvas. It's kind of gamey, so I'm gonna let that cook off, I think. So we'll just put that on the rocks there, let her get hot, and then I'll throw the brats on. I have, yeah, 2 bratwursts, nothing else. I'm just gonna eat them, just eat them by themselves. So that'll be my din-din, and then I got s'mores to go on top of it, so this should be plenty as soon as we get warmth going there. Kiddos, I think we're good here. What do you think? Oh yeah, I know that one is. That's the stuff I prefer. I am Mr. Domesticated, and brought me a plate this time. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. So I didn't realize these are like maple. At least they smell like maple. I smell like maple in them. Like maple. So hopefully I don't like lose an eye when I first cut this, because you know how bratwursts are. I could just eat it like a normal person, but I won't. This is the smallest plate. They're warm. Warm. So I said it last time I was here. This, don't worry, I'm a professional. It's supposed to be bug country. It's supposed to be, oh, there's cheese in them. Winning. It's supposed to be bear country, but I haven't seen any bears. Not that I really want to see any while I'm camping. It's better than grilling them, because it's real wood fire. It's really hot. It's really good, but it's really hot. But yeah, I haven't seen any bears out here, and I guess they're supposed to be mountain lions too. I've yet to see them. So, not super worried about it, but I'm still gonna take all my cooking stuff and all my food back to the truck before I go to bed. It's just a pain in the butt, 'cause when you wake up in the morning, you gotta go all the way to the truck to get your food, but it's not that far. It's just when you wake up, you know, you don't really want to do that. So, I know I didn't just hear you whine. You already got a TREAT as well. So, I'm gonna eat this bad boy. I need to get this fire stoked back up. It's starting to finally get where the sun's going down. I heard thunder in the distance, which like I said, it looked like it was gonna rain earlier. So I think it is, I'm not gonna pretend to know what direction it is. I'm not getting my compass out. It's that way, is the thunder, so. There it is. I don't think I'm gonna get rained on though. I might. I've seen crazier things happen. I'm gonna let this cool down, get some water on for some some tea. But yeah, I gotta get my fire going. It's down to coals now from when I, sorry, somebody's probably grossing out because I'm licking my knife. From whenever I cook my brats on the coals. So I'm gonna build the fire up, eat this, and get back after it. When you're cooking a s'more, does it have to be black and burnt, or is it better if you just kind of char it? I always know that some kid, it seems like a lot of kids, they always want it black and burnt, which I want a little bit of char on it. But if you do it too fast, then the inside's cold, and you go to strip it off the stick, and it's just a gooey mess on the outside and hard on the inside. You slow cook them over the coals, though. Yes, it takes forever. It's so much better. Let me show you. And you gotta prep. You gotta get your prep going there, so you're ready to snatch that thing off the old campfire grill whenever that time comes. Yep. So yeah, it's s'more time. Or some, ooh. Got a blister on that guy. Got good coals in there. I think that's another thing too, is I don't bring any firewood out here with me. It's just every friggin' where, because that's national forest and it's great. Woodpeckers are going to town. So yeah, I'm gonna do this s'more thing. See, I put it in the comments. Do you like them burnt? Do you like them with a weird blister on them like that looks like a twisted monkey face? And just like that, we have managed to get to the evening time. What are you doing, whiny boy? You just want to be on camera? Being a good boy. I'm drinking some tea. It's not sleep tea because I didn't pack any. I'm telling you, can't take too much time off. I'm slipping. Give me your paw. You're fine. Drinking some tea and looking at the fire and listening to the bugs and hopefully no animals. Yeah. And then we're just gonna hang out and go to bed before long. I think I showed you guys my bed setup earlier. It's a pretty standard issue for me. Got my little inflatable pillow as per usual. I'm hoping to sleep good tonight. I don't have sleep tea, which I don't need, but camping, obviously I don't sleep as deep as I do at home. Okay, right here. A little bit of thunder still. It's off in the distance. And then, yeah, I'll probably take a melatonin too so I can try to pass out. I hope he sleeps better. Last time he was kind of on high alert with the cows, so hopefully he'll sleep good and tie him up to me. But if I don't have anything that I feel I need to tell you, then I will just catch you in the AM. Oh yeah, if you have a dog and you're afraid to get lost because he's a black lab, if he's got a vest or something that you can hook it to, you can put a glow stick on him. I see you. Got water going here. I'm gonna get my coffee ready and then start doing the breakfast. He's fancy. Keeps walking to look in the woods. Luckily I have that glow stick on him or I would lose him. Well, thanks Dunkin' Donuts for the sugar packet. Appreciate you. Something about coffee in the woods. It's the nectar. This fleece is the one I haven't used it in a long time. It's the military fleece. I cut the I don't know how to wake yet. Cut the Velcro off of the front, the little Velcro patches, so I didn't look as dorky. But it's really warm. It had a little tear in the shoulder, so I couldn't wear it for work anymore. But I crudely sewed it back up. It works really good for this kind of stuff. So these, for instant coffee, if you want to do instant coffee, Alpine's a really good company, but one that's a little cheaper and they're really good too is Folgers and More. I don't know if you can see it or not, if it'll focus. They're really good too. So if you want instant coffee, It's one of the ways to go about it. It's not bitter. Like, I've got some really cheap stuff. It's really bitter, but I can palate it. We were out here last time. Junior wanted to try coffee, and so we made him a cup, and his face was priceless. So he took that first drink. He did not like it. So probably not best to give him the cheap stuff. And that's all I had. So next time we'll try the bougie stuff. Let's see how this water's looking. I don't burn myself. Oh, she's getting there. You can get these little bottles at REI. This one's pretty good. I was afraid it was going to leak, so I had it in a Ziploc bag, but it hasn't leaked at all. They're actually made by Nalgene, so I guess they're pretty good stuff. It's just a little like spice slash oil slash whatever you want bottle. So I got that oil in there. I'm gonna get that hot on the fire. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's dry in there. I just saw it. Oh, we might have enough for 2 of them. 2 pancakes. All right, so she's cooking. Let's see if I can get it flipped here. Oh God, it's sticking. How is that even possible? I don't get it. Oh yeah, it's sticking real bad. This is not gonna be fun to clean up when I get home. Oh well, look at that. I'm gonna eat it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, the pancake mix, mash of crap. I'm eating it anyway. All right, we're starting to break her down. Got the chair. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna leave this stuff up or not. I might take it down. I can always build it later, and it's fun to build it. Little fire's still going, so I'll have to put that out. But Mr. Antsy here, you ready to go home? Yeah, I think he is. So thanks for coming along. Sorry it took so long. I will do my best not to make it take so long again, but I can't promise anything, because life's crazy. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Say bye.